I have to give a shout out to Alphanar on this.
Alphanar?
Yeah.
Put a hood on
Put a mask on him.
I'm going to put that up when it's like, this goes out to Alphanar.
That'd be hilarious. It's time to get down and nerdy with Sandy Kruger from Sacred Few, and she brought a bunch of records in, so we're going to take a look. First up, we have Faces, A Nod is as Good as a Wink to a Blind Horse.
Quick history. I had an apartment fire in 1981, lost my entire record collection.
Wow.
And this is one of the only survivors. This is one of the very first albums I ever bought. Old Record Club of America, you get 10 albums, I think, for $1 or something.
Oh my God. That's insane.
So that's how my brother, hi Steve, and myself, we built up our album collection.
Was that a mail order type thing, or what do you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
a
mail order. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
and you had to commit, like once
Really?
a month. Once a month, you had to like send them your money and pick an album. So we do it every other month. You know, I had 1 month, and then my brother'd have the next month, and so on.
Oh, okay.
So that was one of the best ways for kids who don't have a lot of money to build up a record collection, at least for back then.
Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. That looks brand freaking new.
It's one of the first metal albums that I ever bought back in the day. Yeah. When I lost that album collection, you know, metal was out, and it was out front, and it was what I was into at the time. So I replaced a few things of that original collection, but I was buying pretty much all metal for a long time. And that was one of the very first metal albums that I bought, and still a favorite to this day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Classic. Iron Maiden, Killers.
This is also one of the very first metal albums I bought. The song Killers itself was like the dictionary definition of metal to me. I mean, when I first heard it, it just blew my head off. Literally, the entire album just basically blew my head off. How do you top that? That and Sad Wings? How do you top that? You know?
You don't, I guess. Scorpions, Love Drive.
I have to give a shout out to Alphanar on this. I'm going to add this one into the Naked Bodies, little chest shot right there. But anyway, Alphanar, this is for you.
Alphanar.
Is it Alphanar?
Yes.
He's gonna.
I like Alphanar, though. Alphanar would be great,
Well, at least
too.
I can say Siki.
Yeah. You say Seeky.
Oh, man. Okay.
Scorpions, Virgin Killer, and Alphanar showed this as well. Alphanar.
All right. Well, I gotta tell you, this.
The alternate cover, too.
This is the alternate cover. And I was hoping it was in color because I wanted to get into guys wearing red pants, you know?
You wanted to get into yeah. Okay.
Well,
You wanted to get into the red pants, or you wanted to get into guys that were wearing red pants?
You know, Glenn Tipton rocks the red pants.
Yeah.
You know, Uli John Roth rocks the red pants.
They're a good look.
And I'm going through my album collection. I'm like, oh, crap. They shot it in black and white.
Yeah.
Darn it. So anyway, so much for the guys in the red pants.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite musicians that wear red pants?
I'd have to think about I can't think of anyone in particular because I never really red pants. I don't know. So what did the Scorpions mean to you as a band?
Everything, really.
Yeah.
I am such a huge fan, and they are such an influence. You know, Uli John Roth, he's my number one favorite guitarist. Klaus Meine is one of my most favorite vocalists. I mean, they were just a pioneering band, especially for the time that they came out.
Right.
You know, music, incredible, vocals, incredible, guitars, incredible, just incredible.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those bands that hits you. You know, I could listen to them 1,000 times. You know what? It's not enough. I have to listen to them 1,000 times more.
Yeah.
It's never enough, you know?
Yeah.
Love them. They're probably my most favorite band.
That's awesome.
You know, honestly.
Yeah.
And I have to sect 70s Scorpions.
70s, yeah.
70s, yeah.
So needless to say, you are in trance with the Scorpions. So this one's autographed too. So
Yeah.
how did you get that? You were just right time, right place, or?
Well, that was a Jaeger-influenced moment.
Oh, okay.
We used to have a club called the Jigsaw, and this is going back to 2008, so it would have been Uli's third time here. Now, mind you, folks, he never came to the States till 2004, and he could not believe the fan base that he had here. I don't think he had any idea till he came here.
Really?
And
Wow.
so we hung around after the show because he wanted to meet the fans, and he was signing stuff. So a couple of friends of mine and I, we were the last in line, and we were all loaded at that point in time.
Yeah.
And I remember I spilled his wine glass. I think I'm the one who nudged it. And he goes, "My vine, you spilled my vine." And I'm like, "I'm sorry."
My vine.
So anyway, I was talking to him a little bit. By the way, would you sign my album?
Yeah.
But I still have that flyer, and I had a flyer sitting on the table too. And he signed the flyer. Now the cool thing is the flyer has a wine stain on it
Oh, that's awesome.
from when I spilled the wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm sure he remembered that. And then, they're doing their Scorpion set on the stage. And I'm in the front and I'm yelling. He's like, "Tell me what you want to hear." And I'm like, "Sails of Sharon," and I'm yelling out all these songs and. And another thing he said to me at the end of the night there, you were the one, I saw you.
That's awesome.
Yep, I said, yeah, that was me.
How have you embarrassed yourself in front of your heavy metal heroes? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to Heavy Metal Relics for videos just like this weekly.
Ow!